Parents, just a couple housekeeping items before we get started and bring the graduates in. Wilma is here taking pictures galore. I don't know, she might be at 1,000 already for today. So we got some cool pictures of them in the Commons and things like that. So we will post those pictures for you guys to get to. We will be doing group pictures of Regent's presidential academic letters here. If you're interested in getting one, you certainly can come down and get one. Wilma will be taking all those group pictures too and posting them. Other than that, thank you for coming. I'm sure mixed emotions, and that'll all kind of start a little bit today. Sit back, enjoy it. This class has accomplished a ton, both academically and in extracurriculars. Today is one of my, it's amazing, one of my favorite days. So we're gonna bring the graduates in. When you start hearing the pomp and circumstance, please stand and pay them that honor. Thank you. Please remain standing. The BVHS class of 2021 asks you to help honor our nation, those that protect us, and those that have died trying to keep us safe. You are invited to join the members of the Brandon Valley High School Concert Choir as they lead us in our national anthem. Signing the anthem today are senior members of the BVHS American Sign Language class. On stage are a record-breaking number of BVHS class of 2021 graduates that'll be leaving soon to begin their military service to our country. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. As we dismiss these students from the stage, let's give them one huge round of applause for serving our country. Go ahead, guys. Graduates and guests, please be seated. Welcome to the class of 2021 Academic Awards Assembly. My name is Mark Schluckaway, and I have the distinct honor and privilege of being the principal here at Brandon Valley High School. To sum it up, what a year. We went into the year with a bunch of unique challenges, and we stayed the course. As someone told me many times, it's not always going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. Class of 2021, it wasn't easy. But I can certainly tell you, and I hope you feel the same way, it was worth it. Today we're going to celebrate many accomplishments. We're going to recognize students in multiple ways. We're going to be presenting certificates up here on stage and doing group photos. We are also going to be recognizing maybe some accomplishments throughout the school year that we won't bring you up on stage for, but certainly want to celebrate the year in entirety. We are going to start the 2021 Academic Assembly with the academic letter winners. Graduates, as you see your name and picture up on the screen, please start heading up, stay in order, that helps us. This is a very high achieving class with a record number of awards being given out today. So academic letter winners for this senior class, you are required to have a 3.75 GPA for the first 3 quarters of your senior year. We will do group photos that Wilma will be posting online once we complete the ceremony. Ready? Graduates, please come forward when you hear your name and receive your certificate. Hunter Anderson, Andrew Batanzo, Kylie Byrath, Abigail Block, India Bradfield, Annalisa Brocht. Did I get it right? Sage Bolchi, Cole Bunker, Seth Burchell, Gabriella Burt, Bailey Cady, Andrea Kane, Rebecca Carpenter, Abigail Christensen, Asher Conlon, Thomas Crosby. I'm going to try. Alika Chortachich. Did I do it? Yes. Harley DeVille. Sierra Dodds. Reagan Dahl. Alexis Dooley. Tori Ebright. Abby Finch, Mariah Fleming, Tara Freeberg, Brooklyn Grage, Dustin Gruen, get it right? Matthew Gusso, Emma Haas, Emmett Hansen, Bailey Harvey, Alyssa Hazard, Xander Henschel, Matthew Hoff, Morgan Hunt, Adeline Jackson, Emma Drofsky, Jacob Jorgensen, Reagan Jorgensen, Jaron Jurgens, Paige Keller, Isaac Kellogg, Laura Kemner, Olivia Kern, Elijah Curlin, and Michaela Knaus. While they're taking that picture, the Brandon Valley Journal recognizes one senior student each month during the school year for academic achievement and commitment to the school, along with accomplishments that they may have. This year's Brandon Valley Journal Students of the Month, for September, Jacob Jorgensen, you guys can stay in your seat, but for September, Jacob Jorgensen, October, Kalista Weisman, November, Annalisa Brock, December, Alexander Henschel, January, Dustin Gruen, February, Olivia Kern, March, Hunter Anderson, and in April, Seth Burchell. Congratulations. Each year, the art department recognizes a couple senior students, one or two, for outstanding achievement in art. This certificate for these two individuals will be underneath your chair at the end of the ceremony. But congratulations for outstanding achievement in art to Callista Thompson and Taya Rude. Our next group, we'll give them a second to head up. Landon Kocher, Luke Kocher. I say it right. Joseph Kobeck, Julia Kreitner, Brooke E. Larson, Jordan Lair, Nathan Lear, Haley Lichty, Chloe Lippert, Eva Malsum, Thaddeus Malsum, Carson Mashlin, Elise Myers, Kaylee Moody, Kaya Mork. Aiden Murray. I gotta slow down. Aiden Murray, Mark Muchakanaus, Hunter Nip, Kennedy Niebel, Samuel Altoff, Hannah Pierce, Madeline Pierce, Jenica Pitts, Kenzie Pulaski, Emily Pugach, Ella Ray, Braden Reiser, Macy Rippentrop, Erica Risty, Taya Rude, Jasper Sambolte, Adrian Scobie, Anisha Scott, Victoria Silvera, Victoria Silvera, Peyton Smezrud, Alexander Sol, Eva Storavoitov, close?
Starovoitov.
Got it. Jenna Stingle, Rachel Strijus, Lindsay Toll, Nathaniel Tweet, Kendra Winarka, Kalista Weisman, Morgan Weber, Luke Wickersham, Caleb Zur, your 2021 academic letter winners. All right, while they're taking the picture, nobody needs to come on stage for the next few slides, but we want to recognize events that we were worried whether they would happen, and they all happened. But the fall play this year was amazing, all in the timing, and check please if you were able to see that event. Certainly was worth it. They did a great job. The South Dakota High School Activities Association had the One Act Play Festival. This year it was done a little differently, remotely and in person at times. But our One Act this year earned a Superior, which is the highest honor that you can earn at the state event. So congratulations to them. Acting awards were given to the following seniors this year at that event: Annalisa Brocht, Abby Jacobson, and Kenzie Pulaski. The Sound of Music happened 1 year delayed, but we were super pumped to host it, and it was an amazing performance. But let's recognize the Sound of Music senior participants. Band awards, I'm gonna roll through these. They received their certificate at their own assembly earlier this year. But band awards for this year: Olivia Kern, the Landon Wolf Memorial Scholarship recipient; Abigail Christensen, the George Golson Scholarship and the John Philip Sousa Award; Dustin Gruen, Louis Armstrong Jazz Award; Reagan Jorgensen, the Jake Meeker Memorial Scholarship; Laura Kemner, the Sean Trimble Memorial Scholarship; Connor Ilchek, the Dell Hubers Educational Scholarship. Band Award Excellence in Leadership scholarships went to Abigail Christensen, Reagan Jorgensen, Laura Kemner, Olivia Kern, Hunter Nip, Kenzie Pulaski, Matthew Schwartz, and Callista Thompson. The next slide, if you see your name on the next slide, if you would start heading up here, that would be fantastic. Unfortunately, the Brandon Valley Fine Arts Booster Club Scholarship is typically given out at the Thursday performance of the musical. This year, due to limited attendance restrictions, we were not able to do that. So then we came up with the idea maybe we could present this scholarship to them here today. I do not believe they know. Did you guys know? They don't know. How cool is that? Okay? Stay in alphabetical order, if you could. Stay right there. What do they receive if they don't know? This is the scholarship that is sponsored by the Brandon Valley Fine Arts Boosters along with ARC Inc. ARC Inc. is who designed all of our buildings in the school district, and so they're committed to the fine arts, along with designing our amazing Performing Arts Center that has stood the test of time. Each of these students in line coming up to receive the certificate will receive a $500 scholarship today. Information on how to receive that scholarship and the information they need is underneath your chair. But congratulations. Connor Ilchuk. And we want a group picture too. Abby Jacobson. Olivia Kern. Grace Lamberty. Kinsey Pulaski. And Callista Thompson. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2021 Fine Arts Booster Club scholarship recipients. Once again, now we're going to move on to the class of 2021 Regent Scholars, and I'm going to explain the criteria here. We set another record with this class, a number of people who qualified for this. In order to be a Regent Scholar, you need to have 4 credits of English, math, and science in high school, 2 credits of world language and/or CTE, 1 credit of fine arts, and you need to have a GPA of 3.0 or higher and no grade below a C on your transcript. Okay, so we have a number of students to go through here. We'll try to get the group photos as fast as we can on this one. Hunter Anderson, Carson Barton, Jonah Bebensy, Noah Birch, Andrew Patanzo, Kylie Byrath, Abigail Block, India Bradfield, Annalisa Brocht, Sage Bolche, Cole Bunker, Luke Birch, Seth Burchell, Gabriella Burt, Noah Butine, Bailey Cady, Andrea Kane, Rebecca Carpenter, how do you say your last name? Trey Choate, Abigail Christensen, Thomas Crosby, Alika Chortachich, Ethan Cushing, Harley DeVille, Rachel Dew, Wesley DeWitt, Brielle Dixon, Reagan Dahl, Mason Donaway. Mason, good to see you. Good to see you. Alexis Dooley, Carson Driscoll, Jenna Doubledy, Madeline Earhart, Tori Ebright, Britton Elkin, Luke Feakin, Abby Finch, Mariah Fleming, Caden Fleer, Tara Freeberg, Grace Gherkin, and Skylin Gibbons. Stay in order, it helps. Fallon Ginsbach, Brooklyn Grage, Dustin Gruen, Nicholas Gromer, Matthew Gusso, Emma Haas, Caden Hansen, Emmett Hansen, Bailey Harvey, Alyssa Hazard, Alexander Henschel, Gabriel Hookman, Abby Hoff, Matthew Hoff. You want me to do your full name? Aaron House, Sarin Ruby, Saren Ruby, William Hulzebus, thank you. Morgan Hunt, Connor Ilchuk, Adeline Jackson, Cole Jackson, Emma Drofsky, Dylan Javers. Devin Jealous. Megan Jensen. Oh, Megan. Carson Chunky. Dawson Johnson. Tate Johnson. Reagan Jorgensen. Jaron Jurgens. Alex Caston. Paige Keller. Isaac Kellogg. Laura Kemner. Olivia Kern. Elijah Curlin. Isaac Klinkhammer. Michaela Naus. Landon Kocher. Luke Kocher. And Joe Kobek. While they're taking that picture, a couple other things to recognize here. Miracle Maker slide. These students received a certificate is underneath their chair at this time for their superior work with Linksathon during a tough year to run fundraisers. But they're recognized by the Children's Miracle Network for helping raise an amazing $5,489.68. The Miracle Makers being recognized: Abby Christensen, Dustin Gruen, Olivia Kern, Dawson Johnson, Elise Myers, and Kenzie Pulaski. Here's a picture of some of our oral interp students from the high school. In particular, in this picture, Grace Lamerty. Grace is a national qualifier in oral interp for informative speech. On top of that, she's been recognized as the Rosella Blunk Outstanding Interp Student Award. This award is given to only 4 students in the state of South Dakota. Congratulations, Grace Lamerty. The picture above is of the All-State Chorus from this year. Those are students grades 9 through 12, but I do want to recognize the seniors in this photo. Senior All-State Chorus members this year: Annalisa Brock, Carson Driscoll, Jacob Jorgensen, Olivia Kern, Grace Lamerty, Kenzie Pulaski, Nick Meyer, and Braden Reiser. Congratulations. The highest honor that a senior choir member can earn is the Outstanding Senior Choir Member. This year, the recipient is Olivia Kern. All-State Band this year. We would like to recognize Olivia Kern, Hunter Nip, Matthew Schwartz, and Callista Thompson. All right, we will let the next group start heading up. Try to stay in order. Mr. Marshall, you're on deck, just so you know. I'll get it right this time. Julia Kreitner. Peyton Lamb. Brooke E. Larson. Brooke S. Larson. Jordan Lair. Nathan Lear. Haley Lichty. Ashley Lynn. Chloe Lippert. Carson Mashlin. Grace Mattis. Elise Myers. Noah Muhammad. Kaylee Moody. Natalie Moose. Kaya Mork. Aiden Murray. Mark Muchkanaus. Tanner Nifong. Hunter Nip. Kennedy Nebel, Maddie O'Donnell, Samuel Altoff, Hannah Pierce, Madeline Pierce, Grant Peterson, Jenica Pitts, Kenzie Pulaski, Emily Pugach, I was questioning myself, Ella Ray, Jackson Ray, Olivia Reinch, Braden Reiser, Crosby Reese, Erica Risti, Luis Rodriguez, Luis, that's what Taya Rude, Abigail Rustin, Jasper Sandbolte, Jackson Schlegel, Adrian Scobie, Jack Skolton. Tanner Schultz, Matthew Schwartz, Anisha Scott, Katie Sayre, Victoria Silvera, Colin Simon, Dawson Skorzeski, Dylan Smezrud, Peyton Smezrud, Alexander Soul, Jenna Stingle, Isabella Stensrud, Rachel Strizus, Callista Thompson, Lindsay Toll, Nathaniel Tweet, Carter Van Heel, Ashley Vegans, Austin Vegans, Kendra Winarka, Kalista Waisman, Morgan Weber, Tyler Westcott, Luke Wickersham, Ava Wilson, and Caleb Zur. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2021 Regent Scholars.
While they're taking their pictures, we'd like to recognize those senior athletes who are going on the athletic wall of recognition straight outside the activities center. Carson Barton, all-conference soccer. Luke Birch, conference champion in all-state soccer and track conference champion. Andrea Kane, all-conference and all-state softball. Maya Chan, all-conference soccer. Alika Chorticic, all-conference softball. Jackson Deckert, all-conference basketball. Brooklyn Grage, all-conference and all-state volleyball. Matt Gusso, all-conference golf. Brielle Dixon, conference champion, conference record, school record, conference champion relay, and state champion track and field. Britton Elkin, all-conference, all-state, conference champion and top 25 cross-country. Emma Haas, all-conference soccer. Emmett Hansen, all-conference and all-state golf. Tegan Harstead, all-conference wrestling. Addie Jackson, all-conference, conference champion, and all-state tennis. Jackson Hilton, all-conference and all-state basketball. All-conference, all-state, and Elite 45 football. Tate Johnson, all-conference, all-state, Elite 45 South Dakota Player of the Year football. Conference champion relay track, all-conference and all-state wrestler. Emma Jarowski, all-conference basketball. Dawson Johnson, conference champion, all-conference, all-state tennis. Reagan Jorgensen, all-state powerlifting. Isaac Klinkhammer, all-conference, all-state, state champion wrestling. Landon Kocher, all-conference and all-state tennis. Julia Kreitner, all-conference and all-state soccer. Lawson Lamberts, all-conference soccer. Josh Lee, All-State Powerlifting. Joe Kolbeck, All-State Baseball, All-State, All-Conference, and Elite 45 Football. Kennedy Nebel, All-Conference Soccer, School Record, Conference Champion, State Record, Track and Field. Carson Bashlin, All-Conference and Conference Champion, Track and Field. Aiden Mitzel, All-Conference Soccer. Natalie Moose, All-Conference Soccer. Jackson Mullet, All-Conference and All-State Football. Kaya Mork, All-State Softball. Joey Nemec, Conference Champion Relay, Track and Field. Kenzie Pulaski, All-State Tennis. Ella Ray, All-Conference Softball. Parker Reed, All-Conference and All-State Football. Bella Schultz, All-Conference and All-State Tennis. Adrian Scobie, All-State Softball. Aiden Murray, All-Conference and Conference Champion Tennis. Tanner Schultz, All-Conference, Conference Champion Tennis. Luke Wickersham, All-Conference Wrestling. Kalista Waisman, All-State Dance. Austin Vegans, All-Conference and All-State Football. Conference Champion and Conference Champion Relay, Track and Field. Tyler Westcott, Conference Champion, Conference Record, Track and Field. Taya Rude, All-State Softball, School Record, Conference Champion, Conference Record, Conference Champion Relay, State Champion and State Record, Track and Field. You can see some of you just accomplished those things yesterday. Mr. Schleckway did a nice job of getting everything included. To you tennis guys, nice job. 2020 and 21 ESD Team Championships, boys cross country, girls cross country, football, boys basketball, wrestling, and yesterday, boys tennis. Metro Team Championships, dance, girls soccer, wrestling, girls track and field. 2020 AAA Football State Champions. We have the 2020 AA Girls Soccer State Champions. 2021 Class A Wrestling State Champions. And these people already received these awards, but the Brandon Valley Athletic Booster Club scholarships, Dustin Gruen, Landon Kocher, Luke Kocher, Joe Kolbeck, Mark Butchkanaus, Aiden Swift, Luke Wickersham, Kylie Byrath, Andrea Kane, Ashley Lynn, Chloe Lippert, Natalie Moose, Kaya Mork, Jenica Pitts, and Anisha Scott. The Pat Van Wy Memorial Scholarship, which are the highest amounts from the Athletic Booster Club, went to Dawson Johnson and Kennedy Nebel. The Adam Bauer Scholarship Award recipient for this year was Aiden Lloyd. Congratulations, as Mr. Schleckway said, record-setting year for all of you.
Wow. All right, next we're going to move on to the Presidential Academic Award recipients. Students that fall in this category need to have a 3.5 GPA or higher. Along with that, we have certain standards for state and national tests that they must meet. The challenging part of this group was they didn't take the Smarter Balanced State Assessment as juniors. They missed that last spring. I begged Department of Ed, can we test the seniors this year? Because I knew that this group would set new standards for us. Fortunately for them, unfortunately for me, they decided that they did not have to test. But they accomplished a lot, so we had to use some criteria from the NCRC also. Students receiving this award: Hunter Anderson, Nelima Belize, Carson Barton, Jonah Bebenzi, Noah Birch, Andrew Patanzo, Kylie Byrath, Annalisa Brocht, Sage Bolchi, Cole Bunker, Seth Burchell, Gabriella Burt, Bailey Cady, Andrea Kane, Rebecca Carpenter, Abigail Christensen, Alika Chorticic, Rachel Dew, Wesley DeWitt, Brielle Dixon, Sierra Dodds, Reagan Dahl, Alexis Dooley, Carson Driscoll, Madeline Earhart, Britton Elkin, Abby Finch, Mariah Fleming, Tara Freeberg, Grace Gherkin, Evan Gienap, Madison Gertz, Brooklyn Grage, Dustin Grun, Nicholas Gromer, Matthew Gusso, Emma Haas, Emmett Hansen, Alyssa Hazard, Alexander Henschel, Gabriel Hookman, Matthew Hoff, Aaron House, Saren Ruby, William Hulzebus, sorry, Will, Morgan Hunt, Connor Ilchuk, Adeline Jackson, Cole Jackson, Emma Jarofsky, Carson Yunke, Dawson Johnson, Tate Johnson, Jacob Jorgensen, Reagan Jorgensen, Paige Keller, Isaac Kellogg, Laura Kemner. While they're taking that picture, let's recognize HOSA, our Health Occupations Group. It's Health Occupation Students of America. This group set records this year. We had something like 19 students qualify for nationals, and I might even be low on that, so if someone knows, let me know. But a number of students qualified for nationals. They set records. This group continues to grow and grow, and as we all know, our health workers are amazing, so these are students hoping to go into that field. Recognizing our seniors as first place winners at the state conference this year, clinical nursing was Reagan Jorgensen, healthcare team event was Emily Pugach, Kalista Weisman, Olivia Kern, and Elisa Brock, Alexis Dooley. Medical math, I love math, Hannah Pierce. Pathophysiology, and Elisa Brock. Scholarship winners, Avera Health was Kalista Weisman. The South Dakota HOSA Merit Scholarship, Annalisa Brock. And the essay contest winner, Julia Kreitner. Ladies and gentlemen, our HOSA state winners. Mark it. Our FFA senior members that made it to the state competition this year, Kayla Jacobson, Melissa Jacobson, Kennedy Safar. Congratulations. Each year we recognize the President's Volunteer Service Award, someone who gives back to others in many ways and is very unselfish and always looking at the next thing they can do for others. The recipient, Brandon Valley High School this year, is Kaylee Moody. Continuing on with Presidential Academic Awards, Olivia. Sprint up here, Kern. Olivia Kern. Elijah Curlin. Isaac Klinkhammer. Michaela Naus. Landon Kocher. Luke Kocher. Joseph Kobek. I've said it both ways. Julia Kreitner. I'm gonna get it right one of these times. Peyton Lamb, Grace Lamberty, Brooke S. Larson, Jordan Lair, Nathan Lear, Haley Lichty, Chloe Lippert, Eva Malsum, Thaddeus Malsum, Carson Mashlin, Grace Mattis, Elise Myers, Kaylee Moody, congratulations on the presidents, Natalie Moose, Kaya Mork, Aiden Murray, Mark Muchkanaus, Kennedy Nebel, Maddie O'Donnell, Samuel Altoff, Hannah Pierce, Madeline Pierce, while they're taking that picture, how about an applause for Mr. Frecky? Who knew he'd be so good at lining up pictures? Grant Peterson. Jenica Pitts. Kenzie Pulaski. Emily Pugach. Ella Ray. Olivia Reinch. Braden Reiser. Crosby Reese. Macy Rippentrop, Erica Risty, Taya Rude, Abigail Rustin, Jasper Sandbolte, Adrian Scobie, Jack Skolton, Matthew Schwartz, Anisha Scott, Katie Sayre, Victoria Silvera, Dawson Skorczewski, Dylan Smezrud, Peyton Smezrud, Alexander Sol, Eva Starobotov, Jenna Stengel, Isabella Stensrud, Rachel Strijus, Aiden Swift, Callista Thompson, Lindsay Toll, we got 8 more. Can we? Nathaniel Tweet, Ashley Vegans, Austin Vegans. Let's get this last few in. Kendra Winarka, Kalista Waisman, Morgan Weber, Tyler Westcott, Luke Wickersham, Ava Wilson, Caleb Zur. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2021 Presidential Academic Award winners. While they're finishing up with that picture, Governor's Academic Excellence Award 2021 recipients were invited out to Pier. I don't think it worked for these individuals to attend due to some things going on. But 3 recipients, top 1% of students in the state of South Dakota get recognized as Governor's Academic Excellence Award recipients. It takes your GPA along with your ACT score. The 3 recipients from Brandon Valley High School this year: Seth Burchell, Alexander Henschel, and Annalisa Baracht. A scholarship that I hold dear, the Brandon Valley Education Association, Jennifer Odie, longtime Brandon Valley High School teacher who passed away years ago, and Jenny Minahan, who was a student here, who passed away during her time here at the high school. This year's recipient, Macy Rippentrop. right, we're nearing the end here. The time has come to bestow honor cords on seniors graduating with honors. Graduation honor cords are based on the student's first 7 semesters grade point average. Honors graduates who earn a 3.70 to 3.799 GPA will earn a white cord. High honor graduates will earn a silver cord, which is a 3.800 to 3.899 GPA. And highest honor graduates will earn a gold cord, 4.0 to 3.9. Counselors, will you please come forward to read the names of our honor graduates?
Abigail Block. Cole Bunker. Abigail Christensen. Thomas Crosby. Wesley DeWitt. Britton Elkin. Madison Gertz. Nicholas Gromer.
Emmett Hansen. Kim Hoff III. Dawson Johnson. Isaac Kellogg. Brooke E. Larson. Ashley Lynn. Thaddeus Malsum. Grace Mathis.
Grant Peterson. Braden Reiser. Erica Risty. Katie Sayre. Peyton Smezrud. Callista Thompson. Ashley Vigans. Caleb Zur.
We will now recognize high honor graduates. Jonah Bebensee. Alika Chordachich. Reagan Dahl. Carson Driscoll. Mariah Fleming. Skylyn Gibbons.
Emma Haas. Bailey Harvey. Morgan Hunt. Elijah Curlin. Aiden Murray. Hunter Nip.
Samuel Altoff. Adrian Scobie. Dawson Skorcheski. Dylan Smezrud. Nathaniel Tweet. Morgan Weber. Tyler Westcott.
We will now recognize highest honor graduates. Hunter Anderson. Carson Barton. Andrew Batanzo. Kylie Byrath. Annalisa Brott. Sage Bolchi. Seth Burchell. Gabriella Burt. Bailey Cady. Andrea Kane. Rebecca Carpenter. Alexis Dooley. Abby Finch. Tara Freeberg. Brooklyn Grage. Dustin Groon. Matthew Gusso.
Alyssa Hassert. Alexander Henschel. Carson Jonke. Jacob Jorgensen. Reagan Jorgensen. Paige Keller. Laura Kimner. Olivia Kern. Michaela Naus. Landon Kocher. Luke Kocher. Joseph Kolbeck. Julia Kreitner. Jordan Leher. Nathan Lear. Haley Lichty. Chloe Lippert. Eva Malsum. Carson Mashlin. Elise Myers. Kaylee Moody. Kaya Mork. Mark Muchiknaus. Kennedy Niebel.
Hannah Pierce. Madeline Pierce. Jenica Pitts. Kenzie Pulaski. Emily Pugach. Ella Ray. Taya Rude. Jasper Sambolty. Anisha Scott. Victoria Silvera. Alexander Soul. Jenna Stengel. Isabella Stensrud. Rachel Strazus. Lindsay Tull. Kendra Winarka. Kalista Waisman. Luke Wickersham. Ava Wilson.
Mr. Marshall, where are you going? Oh, good, perfect. Make sure, no, you just open it. Want to recognize, last part of the academic assembly here, just want to recognize some of the staff that helped nurture these students along. But Years of Service Award winners this year, 10 years of service by Mr. Dan Canfield, Emily Carroll, Nick Mossman, and Melinda Winter. 15 years of service, Mrs. Ebright, where are you? She's over here, 15 years of service. Mr. Jeremy Risty, and the guy running all the technology, Mr. Paul Barrett. "20 years of service, sitting over here, Miss Kelly Eichelberg. Mary Guile, and Thomas Grody. "30-year of service award winners this year, Miss Tammy Bailey, Lynn Barcher, and Terry Gullickson. Graduates, stand up if you went to BE real quick. Stand up if you went to BE. I think you should send this guy an email. 40 years of service to the district, Mr. Merle Horst. Our first honoree tonight, who announced his retirement recently, and a lot of you are associated with him, with the Performing Arts Center, and any musicals that have been put on prior to this year. I would like Mr. Kevin Brick to step forward and get an honorary diploma from Brandon Valley High School. Look where he was when he began and what happened in the end. But in all seriousness, 33 years, 34 years, a friend of mine, a colleague of mine, and I will certainly miss him along with all of you guys. This man fought hard for everything we did this year with respect to activities. But let's recognize 34 years of service, retiring here in a week and a half, 2 weeks, Mr. Randy Marceau. I gave both of them the opportunity to give a speech. They said no. That concludes a portion of this assembly. We are going to finish here with a short little video that we put together for the seniors this is a journey, you guys. It's time to just sit back for the next few minutes and maybe watch where we came from. So this is going to be a video put together through their years here in the Brandon Valley School District. Sit back and enjoy.
May the good Lord be with you down every road you roll. And may sunshine and happiness surround you when you're far from home. And may you grow to be proud, dignified and true. And do unto others as you'd have done to you. Be courageous and be brave, and in my heart you'll always stay. Forever young, forever young, forever young. May good fortune be with you, may your guiding light be strong. Build a stairway to heaven with a prince or a vagabond. And may you never love in vain, and in my heart you will remain. Forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young, And when you finally fly away, I'll be hoping that I served you well. For all the wisdom of a lifetime, no one can ever tell. But whatever road you choose, I'm right behind you, win or lose. Forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young, forever I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if
If you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. I hope you never look back, but you never forget all the ones who love you in the place you left. I hope you always forgive and you never regret, and you help somebody every chance you get. Oh, you find God's grace in every mistake and always give more than you take. But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. This is my wish. I hope you know somebody loves you. May all your dreams stay big.
No one can do it just like you. Something magic in the way you move. You're original, you know it's true. Don't let anybody take your tune. You ain't got a single thing to prove. You're original, so just be you. Just be you. You're one of a kind of once in a lifetime, not just another face in the crowd. You light up a room with a light that's inside you. Don't be afraid to let it out. So hold your head up, don't let anybody get you down. No one can do it just like you. Something magic in the way you move. You're original, you know it's true. Don't let anybody take your tune. You ain't got a single thing to prove. You're original, so just be you. Just be you. Just be you. Just be you.
You
gotta believe you're here for a reason. This world needs somebody like you. 'Cause anybody can be a copy, and there will always be people talking. So face your fears and chase your dreams and dance like no one's watching.
No one can do it just like you. Something magic in the way you move. You're original, you know it's true. Don't let anybody take your tune. You ain't got a single thing to prove. You're original, so just be you. Just be you. Just be you. Just be you.
You're one of a kind of once in a lifetime, not just another face in the crowd.
No one can do it just like you. Something magic in the way you move. You're original, you know it's true. Don't let anybody take your tune. You ain't got a single thing to prove. You're original, so just be you. Just be you. Just be you. Just be you.
Pretty cool.